is going on, you dead set legends? Hope you all had a bit of fun on the fix. I was running a bit late. I was been super busy since about 1:30 in the morning. But hey, you guys aren't here for that. You're just here for a bit of fun. You're here to talk about a bit of arm wrestling. You're here to know what is going on. And of course, just keep the fucking party going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ready Bang. Absolutely love doing this podcast as we are getting closer to the end of 2023. But don't worry, I've still got one, possibly two mega shows left in me for 2023. So stay bloody tuned. Stay tuned. I'm just doing a poll. Surprise. I want you guys to pick who, as the names are massive, who should Devon's next opponent be? And we'll get in there. And if you can, guys, just hit a like, and then I'll start having a chat with everyone at the moment. We're going to talk about Devon's next opponents. We're going to talk about, I've got some fun, it's exclusive news for me regarding that big unit that is Levan Saginashvili. Got to talk about the weekend wrap-up. My man, Jamie Barrett, the 16-year-old stud, comes second over there at UAL. He flew over, challenged Alan Fisher, didn't get the chocolates there, stuck around, said I'm going to pull at Olympia, comes second, just pinned a three-time WAF champion. No biggie at 16. That's fucking amazing. That's my man, Jamie Barrett. We'll talk about a bit of Olympia, and then, of course, Arm Gods, the next big mega event. But Arm Gods are doing something really good on their website, and we're going to whip that up in the moment. But, of course, my favourite thing is saying hi to you dead set legends. Who is in the chat? Not my monkeys, not my circus, whose real identity has been revealed. Actually know your first name now. Ready from Muscle Bike, and everyone's just voting. And we got Joe Nilo. He says, ready bang. Ready bang from Jeremiah. Dan. Do I go Dan? Is that how we say your name? Because we've got a small D and a big D. Ah! Oh, I heard it as soon as I came out there. Phil Woody, my manager, in the chat saying, ready bang. How are you going? Lucha Pagliacci is in the chat. Tony Cowser with a ready bang. Everyone's going ready bang. Oh, we're going to try and dissect the puzzles and everything from Devon's videos, because how long has Sandra's been arm wrestling? Mate, Sandra's was very tight-lipped on the fix from what I heard. I was back and forth, family stuff and things like that. Hail the chat. Aussie. Oi. My man from the 98%, Josh Berger. He's a stud. Love that dude. GB19, are you presenting King of the Table 6? We've had chat, but I need everyone to just message Donna Drees and Adam and say that you want me there. I will be there in some capacity, but we really need to push to get me there, because people power plus of the performance that I did last time. I haven't fucking shut up about it. I was very, very happy. Who else is in the chat? What else have we got? AW Duff is in there. Jamie, mega at that age. Jamie is very impressive. Jamie Barrett at 16. Don't worry, we'll get to Devon and everything at the moment. Got a few things to do. All he wants to do is be number one in the world. Dude left school because he was like, if I do an apprenticeship in roof tiling, that's really good for my grip strength. Then I'm training all day, making money, paying for flights. All he wants to do is be number one in the world. And I met this young fella late 2020, and I've been a big fan. And he's a real ripper kid. He's been on the show before. He's even stayed at my house. So I've got that claim to fame when he becomes number one in the world. He is awesome. Who else is in the chat? Dan Jean, my man, got real angry last week because he was working. Missed the award show for Maximum Bang Monday. Captain Obvious, who's the leaderboard of the Bangers. Ready Bang. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I think everyone did. Phil Woody says, king of the table, fingers crossed. People power. People power. You have to message Don. You have to message Core Sports. You have to message Adam Silver. Message him on Instagram. Just go, hey, you got to get the Aussie Armwrestler. Got to get, anytime they post something, got to get the Aussie Armwrestler. Got to get the Aussie Armwrestler. Glad you have caught me live. I just got to double check a couple of messages. For you. Sorry. Nah. If you're bored. Alrighty. Hey, y'all, Lordy. Why so many moderators? I don't think I have that many moderators. I think they just all come. Oh, there he is. There he is, my guy. Go check him out. That's my guy. That is my guy. And he'll remember me when he's famous. Come see me. Come see me. Good to see people just saying congrats, Jamie. Chris Dunford in the chat saying, ready bang. How are you, Chrissy boy? I love to say hi to everyone first, and then we'll get cracking from one show to the best show. Good evening, Aussie. Good evening, Stacey. Yeah, Margaret, I literally just replied to you on a message. Forgot you were on ready bang. Sup, dog. Oh, look, when it comes to moderators, my show doesn't need really any moderators. I put on subscriber only so the sex bots don't come in, and I try, and once in a while we drop links. G'day, Aussie. Hey, you dead set bloody legend. And Joshy Neighbarger in the house, ready bang. Have I said hi to everyone? Barry Alexander. Barry Alexander, what's going on? What's going on with you, Barry? And, of course, Devon's forearm. Yeah, dead set legend. 66 legends in the chat. We're getting to it. Jamie, make sure you have safe travels home, mate. We'll do something together in the future. Hopefully, can see you soon. Right. Speaking of dead set legends, got to thank these ones here. Hey, my YouTube and Patreon bangers for as little as 50 cents a week. That's all. You can help out the Aussie Armwrestler. You can help out the Aussie Armwrestler. And every single dollar goes back into the channel, whether it's helping with travel, buying new equipment and things like that. I've got so many people, and you guys are all fantastic. I really, really appreciate the chat. I just appreciate all of you guys. Alexander Clark says, hey, Jake, would Kyle Howarth beat Bowen in a super match? No. Nope. Kyle Howarth is good. Could have done a bit better against Bob Brown. I was shattered. Kyle's a really good dude. But Kyle's like 90 kilos. Ryan's 105. Kyle is a stud. He can go. But nah, Ryan's just, I think at this stage, Ryan's on a bit heavier, on a different level. But I want to see more of Kyle. Bob Bodman, who is it going to be? I've just got to share one more thing, and then we're going to get into it. Have I said hi to everyone? Giggity, says my man Sam Gregman. Man, I'm a bit knackered from watching the greatest World Cup final of all time. I know that's not arm wrestling, but I was a bit tired. Woke up, was getting ready to commentate. We had pool explosions and everything was going around, so I couldn't commentate the World Cup, but I did get to check it. But before we get into Devon's next opponent, guys, head over to Arm Gods because they're doing a Christmas charity lotto. So they've got Charity Pilgrim Bandits, and you get your things on their weekly show. Let's just get this, make it look a bit sexier. Hey, you just get over there. All you got to do, just go to tickets. Hold up. Are you over 18? Yes, I am. Armgods.com, guys. Mate, their website is just bananas. And it's just as easy as that. They're raising a lot of money for charity, and they're also giving out prizes and everything. Stop asking for cookies. Buy tickets. Mate, how good's the picture? Look at that. That looks really good. Gives all your terms and conditions, how you win your ticket. Tickets are cheap as chips, £1. Bang. And that's as easy as it's done. I would show you me buying a ticket, but then you would see my bank card number. Head over to armgods.com. Get yourself some lottery tickets there. Alrighty. Hey, so it's all happening. It is all happening. Get your votes in, happening on the chat. Hit the bloody like button. Devon has been cryptic. And I went in hard on one person, and I reckon I have changed my mind. So I have a video out there. Devon called out who, and I was going in hard, and I said, it's Gennady, it's Gennady, it's Gennady. And then he made another video. He's just made another video. He was up late, having a bit of a chat on the thing, and now I am leaning. If Jake wins, it's rigged. Absolutely. I'm going to make sure I win that one. And everyone's dropping the Arm Gods link, which is good. AW Duff says, hey, mate, can't wait to see you. Jan 14th, Arm Gods, coming soon. I think I fly over on the 10th. So get there, and it's going to be awesome to meet everyone over there, have some beers, have some table time, have a decent laugh, get heaps of content for Arm Gods, get heaps of content for the Aussie Armwrestler, and I'll fly back, missing my wedding anniversary. So Arm Gods better be good. Anyway, Real Deal thinks it's Sanders. I reckon I'm moving over. I think I'm getting on the Latvian train there. I think Sanders just might be the next match as well. So if you go in the first videos that he was dissecting, let's just say hi to people in the chat. Some more people that I haven't said hi to have come in. Petrello, bang, has come in. And the Real Kraken. How are you, buddy? Haven't seen you in a live for a while. Good to see you again, sir. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, you got to find me and Uncle John a double bed. Absolutely. I'll share a bed again. 83 legends in the chat. Hit the like button. So going back, we had the Devon videos. In his first one, and he gave out all of these clues. He gave it, I wrote some of them down. He says, a champion that lost to an up-and-comer. Now, back in the day, the up-and-comer was Levan, and a future up-and-comer was Hermes, the king of the table. So I was like, Gennady. He said that he was a young champion. Now, Gennady was 30 years old, between 28 and 30, I think, when he won back-to-back WAF titles. So I was like, Gennady, Devon plays on words and he goes a bit different. You've seen the video that he respects the titles, recognises the 14 years prior work. Now, recognise 14 years. Now, Gennady's been pulling forever. And he won the WAF titles, I think it was 2007, 2008 or 2006, around that time. So 7-8 years. So it was almost, no, he won in 2016, 2017, so 6 or 7 years ago. It's not 14 years ago, but, building up, pinning Levan. So I had it all there. He said his name, which was on a video. He called out Devon, wanted to challenge Devon. He wasn't happy with his last match, which was the Jerry match. Then Devon made another video, and then he's like, I remember when I was young and the big dogs challenged me. And that one there, that line over there, was just making me lean and go, right, we're on here. We're definitely on. So I'm just thinking, I could be leaning towards Sanders. Now, knowing Devon, it's probably someone that we don't even know. And he's just playing mind games with us all, which I love. I am happy to sit there and think I've got all the pieces to the puzzle properly, and then someone just comes in and knocks the kitchen bench and my puzzle pieces fall everywhere. Or they just dump a new puzzle and they're like, yeah, you're not even close. If I said, just quickly double checking if I said hi to everyone. Hurry, I haven't said hi to you. Beating Prudnik does not make you number one at 115 kilo class. Did we? Oh, you've asked me. Hey, Jade, do you think Devon is current number one at 115 kilos? Certainly close. Yes. I will say yes. I was leaning towards Prudnik being number one anyway. I mean, it's going to be hard. You got to take on, number one. It depends. Well, he's definitely number one at East versus West because he got the nice helmet and shield and things like that. So I'm just trying to think. I'm super bloody tired. So I'm probably drop some names, Hari, of who you think would be number one. And I might, if I get some time, I've always got time. And we'll have a look. There we go. Devon should leave TU4 nanny guys alone. TU4? What does that mean? What does that mean? Swisher, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. Why was Devon being cryptic? Because it just gets people talking. It's great. Although sometimes I do love it when it's like, oh, hey, this matches at Arm Gods, this matches at Arm Wars or King of the Table and things like that. I love hearing that. But I love puzzles. I love board games, brain teasers, escape rooms. So when Devon does these cryptic videos and he's like, hey, I'm doing this, and then Sandris was asleep on the fix just before and doesn't say too much, I'm like, oh, that just for me adds more fuel to the fire. I love it. There we go. Neil Picker, he's in the chat. He's probably in the shower. Says, have a cracking show, Jake. Hope you and the family are all happy and healthy, mate. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't speak to you beforehand. All right, stop. Shower time. Yeah, absolutely, mate. You have a Merry Christmas as well. The family are doing amazing. We are genuinely pumped up for Zadie's first Christmas and what we've had to endure with my wife beating cancer. So fucking absolutely, we are pumped. There's no point having a flaw in the Aussie Armwrestlers house because we're all walking on air. We're absolutely loving it. You enjoy your shower. Genuine superstar. Okay, I want to get back. Sanders, Monster Michael Todd. Well, that's what I mean. It's like, what do you rate higher? Do you rate the WAF title? And that's tournament pulling. So you could say Sanders is number one tournament puller at 115 kilos. You can say Devon's the number one super match puller at 115 kilos. And then, of course, when they meet in the middle for the number one. Monster Michael Todd hasn't had a match in 115 kilos yet. So we can't really include my guy. So he's super heavyweight, but he might be number one at 105 kilos when he takes on Ongabayev. But we've just gone a little bit off track. And the Schmo saying Merry Christmas. Hey, to you and your family. And of course, everyone subscribed to me. He's probably subscribed to Arm Wars and Neil Pickup Supernatural Strength. So get over there if you haven't already. Everyone's saying Merry Christmas to each other and being awesome. Do a waffle stomp, Neil. Chuggington, shell waffle stomping time. You dead set legend. Do you know what a waffle stomp is, Neil? I dare you to film one of those and send it to like your fixed chat. So get in there. So, Hari, you're really pushing this because I think you're really anti-Devon, but Prudnik didn't pull Sandris and Monster Michael Todd. Yeah, but he crushed Toddzilla, beat Matt Mask. Sandris has beaten Matt Mask. Why does he have to beat Sandris and Monster Michael Todd? Jake sounds like Wild Horse is taking it to the next level by hiring a dietitian to gain weight. Oh, Jake, sounds like Wild Horse. Matt Mask is taking to the next level by hiring a dietitian to gain weight. I always love watching Matt Mask pull, and he's pulling Jordan Sonev in February over at Be Strong Arm Wrestling. which is good. Back Nick Digger says, Alabama Hot Pocket. I love the photo, buddy. Big Nick. The photos. The photo is hilarious. So then we've got, Devon's next opponent, and he's doing the old, the Europeans must fall. We saw it East versus West. He got the chocolates there over Prudnick. Did it relatively easy. So that'll be good. And he's hopefully he wants to stay around that weight, but I would not be surprised if he just jumps the gun and, goes back to the super heavyweight. I think if Devon really wanted to troll everyone, I think the best thing for him to do would be go back to the super heavyweight and pull Gennady. Because I know everyone wants him to pull Hermes. So that, for me, that would just be funny. That would just be funny watching the internet meltdown. That's when I was doing my other video, because there's arguments for all of them. When I was doing my last video, I was like, yeah, Devon's definitely going to pull Gennady, and here are the arguments why. My counter argument to myself, because I love playing the devil's advocate, was like, hey, but Gennady is super heavyweight. He's like 135, 140 kegs or something like that. And I know Gennady wants to get big. He'd love to beat Levan. So it's getting to there. So, so then a couple of the things add up and are pointing to Sandras. And, of course, everyone's saying should pull Sandras, should pull Sandras, should pull Sandras. I think Devon would win that match easily. I hope I'm wrong, because Sandras is awesome. He's a cool dude as well, which makes me even happier. Love when I'm just hanging and banging with some of these guys, and they're just good dudes off camera and on camera and in person and things like that. It makes me very, very happy. So, of course, I'd love to see that match. Sandras looked good in a tournament format, and we saw what he did to Matt Mask. But I just think there's a little bit of a different level for Matt Mask and Devon. But Sandras did win easy. See how I've played devil's advocate to myself? All right. Have I said hi to everyone in the chat? What have we got? JH Pop fitting, getting it done is in the chat. Hip update. Oh, Phil Woody. Oh, mate. I'll probably give you a better hip update. First of all, my hip is titanium steel and full of sex appeal. Don't worry about that. We'll be banging out some little baby Aussie arm wrestlers. But I just spent 17 hours, 8.5, 9:30 till 6 o'clock Saturday, 9:30 till 6 o'clock Sunday, and I was being Santa Claus. But I was getting up and down off a deep couch. We had bookings every 5 minutes. I nailed it as Santa Claus, by the way. Absolutely nailed it as Santa Claus. And I can't believe that I'd never been Santa Claus before in my life. I loved it. It was so much fun, bringing all the joy. So I'll know in a couple of days, getting up and down off the couch. We had about 90 bookings each day, 180 times. And then if people weren't happy, and you go see the photo, and then you go back and get a redo and things like that. I was icing it when I got home, like I just ran a marathon. So I'll probably get an update there. What have we got here? That Black TTS. Do you think Devon is slightly disappointed that the East guys don't bite at his video banter baiting? He tries so hard to get a reaction, but they're not into it. Well, That Black, he's had 2 goes at it, and he's 50-50 because Prudnick joined in on the action and Levan didn't. So, and if it is Sandras, because at the moment he's not dropping names, he's being very cryptic. Build. It's very smart marketing. Devon's a very smart businessman. You've got to remember that. But he could be building to like Dennis and things like that. So, everyone's guessing. I'm doing a live show about it. So we're all talking about it. Then when he announces the matches, if you are pulling Devon and you want... So if you are pulling Devon and you want to build your social media and you're getting a commission of pay-per-view sales, bite back. That would be my advice. If you're one of these Europeans that you think you're in the mix to pull Devon, take advice from the Aussie Armwrestler. So if it is Sandris who's building his YouTube channel, go subscribe to Sandris. Really good dude. Then bite back. But you don't have to bite. You know, there's other ways to bite back. You can be cool, calm, and collective and look straight down the barrel. I'll give you that one. You can sit there and tell your fucking favorite time that you stepped on a piece of Lego barefoot. I don't know. But you don't have to be over the top like Aussie Armwrestler. You don't have to make songs like Prudnik. You can be very cool, calm, and collective and get it done. Like a John Brazil, like a Dennis Saplenkov. You know, they can be very well. But the good news, going back to my hip, I won't be on crutches when I go to Arm Gods. My man, performance enhancing pancakes, Brady Ang. He's jumped in. How you going, buddy? Hope you're doing very well. Hope everyone's doing well, man. I was watching something I was reading something the other day. Where was I reading it? And they were fucking going to town on me. And even when they were going to town on me, was it in a comment section of a video? Or was it social media? Anyway, doesn't matter. And I was still wishing these people all the best. I just want everyone to be happy. Harvey thinks it's Gennady. I hope it's Gennady. I want it to be Gennady. Jamie Barrett back in the chat after his super performance at Olympia. Shame he didn't beat Alan Fisher. That would have been the icing on the cake. But to get a pen on Vrej would have just been something else. And you're very, very proud that you're Australian. You're Jets. Have a cracking day and a fantastic Christmas, man. Let Jess know I said hi. I hope we can catch up very soon. I've got to pack my bags for my flight home tomorrow. Keep up the great work. You get home safely, my man. Get home safely, so that awesome family of yours can hang out with you for Christmas, and we will definitely be catching up in the near future. Okay, just want to double check. Whoa, Kaza has just come in. You dead set legend, Captain. I think he's talking to Captain Obvious, but that's okay. Kaza's in the chat. Ray said Sandris isn't ready, so I don't want to see that match. Is Devon calling on him? If Devon is calling him out, then that's some weak sauce, says my man Swisher. Huge Dallas Maverick fan. Just quietly, how good was Luca's dunk the other day? You just never know what's going on behind the scenes. That could be Coach Ray just building a bit. I don't think so. I think Coach was pretty honest about it all. So, because I know Ongabayev wanted to pull. So, like, Ongabayev's a bit of a sleeping giant because Devon's not pulling in January. So, if Ongabayev, this is where there's a case for Ongabayev. Although I have to double check. I'm pretty sure Ongabayev's a WAF champion. Of course, he's a Kazakhstan superstar. But Ongabayev is in the mix because Ongabayev, I believe, cancelled his match with Irakli because he wanted to pull Devon. But Devon couldn't make it. Now, I could be wrong about that. Let's not quote me on it. Let's just hold the horses, pump the brakes, tell the reindeers to fucking cool it for a minute. That's what I think. That's what I think may have happened. And then, of course, that didn't happen. So then it was like, oh, we'll get John to pull Irakli so Irakli has a match. And then when you saw the live stream with John was like, yeah, I'll pull Irakli. And then literally 12 hours later, they're like, oh, yeah, the Dennis match is a go. It's a go. Oh, damn, I've got a match with Irakli like 3 weeks beforehand. So it is all happening. So do not count out on Gabayev because Devon doesn't pull as frequently as all the guys. Are you feeling me, dogs? Are you feeling me? He doesn't pull quite as frequently. So Ongabayev is in the mix. I'm telling you. Ongabayev jumps up to 115 kilos. They might even merge the titles. Oh, stop it. Stop being crazy, Aussie. You all 50% of you want Sandris to be the next match. JT wants Sandris, then Gennady. Ongabayev would be definitely interesting. Happy New Year to you and the family. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you as well. The Real Cracker. Thanks for being a banger forever. You've been awesome. Hey, Kevin Pelko Arm Wrestling. Guys, what you got to do is just get one eye and keep it on Kevin Pelko. He's based out of Cleveland, I believe, and he's going to have a big 2023, especially traveling around the States. Keep an eye on him. How are you, Kevin? Hope all is well. You've done some cool logos for people as well, which is good. Hope you are doing awesome. Keep an eye on Kevin Pelko. Go subscribe to him. Check him out. Jake, did you say ho, ho, ho? Or arm gods? Did you see it, Marcus? I was showing everyone how to buy the raffle tickets for the charity. The charity lotto tickets, I should say. Okay. I'm just going to make sure I've said hi to everyone in the chat. Don't forget also Ongabayev has mentioned, all three of them have mentioned Devon's name. I thought that Engen said it was Sanders, but I may be drunk. He may have said it, but it doesn't mean that he's right. It's most likely will be an East versus West match, but you just never know. Could be booked for King of the Table. Oh, shut up if it is. That would be amazing. Oh, where'd all my chat go? It just flashes and just goes. Justin, how are you? Sanders will engage. The Nightmare is in the chat, and Kevin Pelko did that logo. So if you like that style of logo, go to Kevin's channel, give him a subscribe, tell him Aussie sent ya, and also say give us one of these cool logos like Dan's. Get in there. Okay. Wow, I am behind. Oscar, how are you, buddy? What do you think of Messi cementing himself as the GOAT in the World Cup victory? I was saying earlier, just quickly, that was the best World Cup of all time. I was spewing. I was so busy at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I did catch some of it live, but to go 2-0 up, then Bombay went 2 in 2 minutes. Then it was 3-2. Messi scores and it's 3-3. Then penalties. How class was Messi's penalty in the penalty shootout? But how are you, Oscar? I was very, very happy to witness it. Ryan Henry, how are you, mate? I don't think I've said hello to you. Denise, John, because maybe Dennis. I think it's supposed to say Dennis because of Devon's reminiscing of being challenged by the greats when he was young, and things repeat. But Sanders is right there on my guesses. Mate, it would not surprise me if it's John Brazing again. It would not surprise me if it's Dennis Aplikov. It would not surprise me if he has somehow got Alex Favona out of retirement, or it's Travis Pageant. Mate, he's leading us this way, and I bet you the answer's this way. And I absolutely love it. Also, in a few minutes, I'll give you a nice little update about Levan Saginashvili. Okay. And it could be this. Devon arm wrestles himself. Because that's how good he is. That wouldn't surprise me. Spurbies! Good to see you, buddy. How are you? Hope you're going well, my man. Hope you are going well. Swisher would like to see Sanders protected just a little while longer. Fair enough. Okay, if I said hi to everyone. We can get back to it because we can go round and round and round. Captain's thinking of... So far, they've got 0 matches, but... Well, they got 1 because John signed the contract, so John versus Dennis. But then you're most likely going to have Levan versus Ermies there. So then if Devon has a match there, holy shit. That'd be wicked. Then I would love for Ryan to have a fresh on fresh with Carlin at that event. Oh, that would be mega. But I know he's going to be pulling Chance late February. So I hope the King of the Table's early March. Why? Because I'm greedy. I want to be at the Ryan and Chance Shaw match, and then we all catch the same plane to King of the Table whilst we're there. Shane Carey, how are you, buddy? He says, yo, my man, Jakey, how's it going, brother? I'm going really well, mate. Hope, and he just says, definitely Sandra's. Hope you and your family are going well. Go Tumper says, Merry Christmas, mate. Merry Christmas to you, Goat Humper. You idiot. All righty. Let's end the poll. 50% of you say you want him to pull Sandra's next. Let's just quickly go to that Ryan Bowen thing. Let's quickly go. Get those likes up, guys. 36 likes. Let's get to 50 likes while I do this poll. If you're on your mobile, stop out of live chat, hit the thumbs up. Let's get to 50 likes and then jump back in. Just a quick who wins in Feb. We get in there. Maybe I'll go type really slow so we can get to 50 likes. And come on, guys. Let's quickly get the 50 likes. Get out of there. Jump in there. What else have we got? I can't believe Goat Humper. Just getting ready to head out for my last midnight shift before Christmas. Awesome. Awesome. Your last one. Forearms Krakow. Forearms Krakow says, laugh out loud. Gennady. Who would think Devon stands a chance against Gennady? If he puts on weight, I do. If he puts on weight, absolutely. Yeah, Marcus, you've been way too busy with Armgod's website and everything. Evening, Jake. Nice to join you. Evening to you. How are you going, buddy? Keith E. Hope all is well. Have I said hi to everyone? Love out loud. Devon beats Gennady. There you go. That answers the question before. And wouldn't even need to gain weight. If he gained weight, it wouldn't be close. Everyone, okay. Happy Festivus, says Phil Woody. Bit early. It's the 23rd is Festivus. Devon's going to shock the world and be Travis and not Sandra's. So, guys, got a very, very fun update. It's a fun update for me, which rolls on to a fun update for you about Levan Saginashvili. I don't know when, but he has agreed to come on the show and even gave me a ready bang. Levan knows ready bang, which blows my mind, but we haven't worked out a date because he's been super busy. But fingers crossed, within the next couple of months, hopefully before the next mega event, Levan and the Aussie Armwrestler will go head-to-head. We'll hang and bang. We'll sling and slang. And I'll have a bit of fun. As you can see, the smile on my face. That to have these people, I mean, last week, I can't believe I'm saying it out loud, I had John Brzezinski and Sarah Backman in the same week. And then I wake up to a message and saying, absolutely, I would love to come on your show and give a ready bang. I'll tell you the exact words he said, because I did Google Translate and I wrote to him in Georgian, and I'll tell you exactly what he said. Give me 2 seconds. Where's the big L train? There you are. Hey, man, translation is on point. I'll let you know once I'm available, and let's do the show. Ready, bang. Oh, and that is from Levan. So that's my good, fun, exclusive news. It'll happen. It will happen on the show. Yeah, what do you think about that, guys? Can't wait for the Aryan grievances going back to Festivus. I'm pretty happy. Hail Levan. Friggin' awesome, Jay. Glad for you, friend. Thank you very much. Be glad for us. Be glad for us, because I try and make our chat very interactive. So be happy for us. You're a part of it. It's you guys that push for me. And you're like, this dude's like weirdly entertaining. And everyone seems to, like Sarah Backlund was pissing herself laughing. She probably even weed a little. It's always good fun with John. He was having giggling and just got to relax and enjoy himself. It wasn't intense, and all the people that I've had this year on the shows from the help of you guys. So get involved. It's going to be very good. Darth Vader, says Devon's forearm. Hound stuff. Says, hey, everyone. Can't stay. Have a great rest of your weekend, or happy Monday for those already there. Monday morning here. Hound stuff. Thanks for popping in, saying g'day and a like. The number one gets to chat to the number 3 left armor. Phil Woody says, Aussie Armwrestler, the go-to arm wrestling interviewer. I reckon I do all right. I'm always looking to improve and make the shows better, but I think people have the most fun with me. Brian's in the chat, says, what's up? Ready? Bang. We're just talking about that Levan has agreed to come on the show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Devon's forearm, you superstar. Smash the like button, you arm wrestling junkies. Thanks, Dan. Awesome, Jake. Love your interviews. Thank you very much, Rob. I know you watch them all. Awesome to see these folks getting on the show. Your style keeps people at ease and doesn't come off too strong. Bit of banter, bit of seriousness, the perfect balance. Yeah, I'm glad that's what you guys feel. I'm glad you guys really, really enjoy it because I am fun. So that's my style. I don't want to be missionary sex boring and have a list of questions. And this and this and this. Have fun with your missionary sex. That's not me. I want to be fucking climbing the walls. I want to be spontaneous. I just want natural laughing and things like that. So, yeah, if you want missionary sex, go somewhere else or want to be a virgin. Other channels of you. If you want fun, exciting, out there, out of left field, weapons involved, toys involved, you come right here. Probably went a little bit overboard with that, but that's how I rate my style compared to others. Where was I looking for? I was looking for this. I'm going to do another share screen. But thank you, Schmo. Let's do another share screen. For those that love other sports or just want a bit of a laugh, don't forget, I've got a Gym's Fails video that's going to be released, I don't know, in about 12 hours. It's all there ready to go. I'm just going to commentate 1 or 2 more gym fails. But if we can, guys, so the Aussie Armwrestler's second channel, 153 subscribers. If you want to watch all these fun videos, they're really good and get them bumped up in the algorithm and things like that, head over, hit the subscribe button. Aussie calls it. It's one of my, it's very fun. It's a very relaxing channel to do. And so I've started another channel. Let's get that one skyrocketing to the moon. Okay. BCO, I haven't said hi to you. Just curious, what were you doing before all this? What did you study and do before this whole commentary thing? BCO. Where do I start? Played a bit of basketball over in the UK. Butchered that up, got my contract and everything ripped up. Came back to Australia, gave up basketball. Got very heavily involved in narcotics and lived that lifestyle. Thought that was super fun. Spiraled down a bit. Mum challenged me to look after some other people. So I spent 11 years looking after people with an intellectual disability. I spent a few years at the same time, like we call it the dole here. I'm not sure what it's called in all your countries. We're unemployed people. We try and get them to work. So they were doing some work for me, and I was teaching them about job interviews and work ethic and things like that. I used to teach expelled high school kids as well. So if they were all kicked out of school, all the bad kids would come to me. I teach them about life, teach them some fundamental skills to get them back and just a loving life, get them back into society. As the YouTube thing was growing, I was a manager for a sports and aquatic center. We had basketball courts, group fitness, gym, swimming pool, creche. We had it all. And I was doing that for a high-end Australian rules football club here. Then I was just like, fuck this, I want to be a postie for a while. So I just quit, become a postie. And then it was my wife tapping me on the shoulder. She goes, this is your thing, the YouTube thing. We'll make it work. Heavily pregnant. She's like, we'll make it work. $40 a week, or if you can earn more, even better, but we will make it work. So that's a bit of a summary. I've done everything else in between and just loving life because I get to hang out with you guys on the daily. Jake, can we get a ready bang from the guest? I have been, yes, John and Sarah didn't do one. John did it off camera. I put the end broadcast because everyone does a ready bang. But yes, they didn't do it last time. Okay. They make guests so comfortable that they give out their phone number to the chat. Yes, John Brazink did do that. How's that? Yeah, like, I don't know. I get like little comments like that. I get very humble. And we'll go back and talk about Devon, Levan, and some other stuff. But I get very humble. Like when I was watching Pulling John, even 3 years ago, and I'm seeing all of their footage. So like when he won over the top, I think I was like 2 years old, right? And who would have thought that like this dude's just gone and won over the top? And in 30 years' time, 34 years' time, 35 years' time or whatever, the trajectories and the lines and their paths will cross, that the greatest arm wrestler of all time will give out his phone number publicly on my channel. Amazing. It blows my mind. All the time, all these legends know they know me by my first name. They message me privately just for a fun chat. Maybe they just need their mood boosted. I don't know. They come on the show, they know the catchphrase, they have a fun, they message me like when I kill the broadcast and I'm thanking them for the time, we generally speak anywhere between half an hour to 2 hours afterwards. So it is awesome. Stephen Partridge says, ready bang, aka legendary commentary for the sport of arm wrestling. Ready bang. Thank you very much. Not my monkeys. Says, all you need to know, Jake. An effing legend. End of. Thank you. Could you dunk in those days? I've done twice in my life in a game. I've done twice. Only 360 tomahawk windmills. Oh, yeah, I used to play AFL footy. So Aussie rules footy here, basketball. I've done pro wrestling. We all know about Jermaine Boom in the chat. Bang! Marcus Thompson, the first super chat, and talking about dunking, he's come in with a fucking two-handed shack kind of super chat. Arm gods. I'm going to be having a beer with Marcus in less than a month, mate. 3 weeks, buddy. And we're back having a beer. I think it just felt like the other day we were at Whitby together in England. Can't wait to get over there and actually be in the country where my dad was born. That's going to be pretty proud. Even though, unfortunately, my dad passed away 22 years ago, it's going to be awesome that, where I was 15 at the time, about to turn 16, and I'm about to turn 38, which brings me to another announcement. But thank you very much. Says Jake, happy Christmas. Big year for you and big one next year. Keep pushing to the top. Absolutely, man. Like everyone's been messaging me privately, like, what's your goals subscribers-wise? And I'm like, I don't have a goal. I was getting into that. I want to have 10K. I want to have 20K, 50K or whatever. Of course, the more subscribers, it looks better for your channel. I want more loyal people. The suspects that I have now are the best bar none. They're the best people for the arm wrestling world. So I want more. So when people say, how many subscribers you want? Other channels go and buy their subscribers. That's not me. I just want loyal people. I want people to jump on this channel and they're going to watch all the videos like each and every one of you do. Marcus, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Going back to what else I used to do this, I got a hip replacement because I've run across the country a few times to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for breast cancer research. My biggest run was a 1,500 kilometer run. So what's that, 2,000 miles or something like that, 2,100 miles. So I've done all of that. Sometimes I feel like doing a podcast on me, but then I'm a bit like, I don't fucking want to hear about that. There was a fun time there, wasn't it? There was a fun time, wasn't there, my man? That was he's not lying. He's not lying. We do chat about other stuff, but I try and reply to other people. But Performance was having a real rough time for his channel, and I fucking know in my heart other channels would have left him out for dead. They go, right, this up and comer that's killing it and passing everyone, they would have left him for dead. But I was doing like research and I was up for hours. I even told my wife, PEP, I was like, I've got to help this dude out. I feel like my hands are tied. How can I help? And everything got sorted. Hopefully I helped you, but we had a bit of fun with it all. Jake, I know you're a basketball fan. Still, who's your favorite player? Mine will always be Kobe. Growing up was Tim Hardaway and Shaq. Everyone loves a bit of Jordan. Moved into Jason Williams, White Chocolate, was loving that, and Allen Iverson going from there. Absolutely love a lot of the players today. Too many. One person I fucking hate, and that is LeBron James. Go fuck yourself. What else? Jake, number one left in the world and can dunk. What will he do next? Kill it, a king of the table? Been there, done that. Literally got the t-shirt upstairs. All I need to know now is how the fact that I get this massive waffle out of my motherfucking foot. You got to stomp it. You got to stomp it, Neil. Stomp it down the drain. Neil always comes on. I always go live after the fix. Then Neil comes on. We have a laugh, and he's always having a shower. And we're telling him to do a waffle stomp because I got to teach everyone about waffle stomping. If that's my claim to fame that I taught the arm wrestling world what a waffle stomp is, I'll take it. It sucks when it gets in between your toes. And Neil, you're very good at what you do. Fix is great. Arm Wars is amazing. You on the microphone is good. But please listen carefully. When you waffle stomp, triple check your toenails. If I can teach you something, Neil, it would be that. It would be that. Can't wait to have a proper beer with you, Neil. We caught up in England, but we're all at the round table of the Knights. Benji Mack in the house. Jake just being awesome. Yeah. Benji is being awesome. Irving is in the chat. Haven't said hi to you. How's it going, Jake? Talk about nostalgia. I've been in the chat, just switching my phone. Great to see you. Great to see you too, Irving. Thanks for coming in. We've just been talking about Devon. Levan's agreed to come on the show if you've missed that, which is going to be really good. Spermy says, Jake, it's been a great year. Wishing you and your family all the best in 2023. Have a great Christmas. Thank you very much. I will be live again before Christmas. I may as well bring it up now while everyone's in there. So, in 48 hours' time, we're going to have a birthday bash. That's right. I'm going to go live on my birthday. That's how much I absolutely love the arm wrestling community and want to hang out with all of my friends. And that is you guys. I'm going to invite some people to come on. So it'll be I don't know how long the podcast will be, but it'll be a big birthday bash. I'll wear a hat, come in and say happy birthday. And I'll just invite some people. We'll have a bit of a rotating thing. And then we might, I've got to talk to Mrs. Aussie Armwrestler, but we may have a date set for a 25-hour podcast. My birthday won't be the 25-hour podcast, but thank you very much, Spermies, for all the good wishes. Get over and come join me in 47 hours. Come say happy birthday to the Aussie Armwrestler and come have a chat with everyone else. Who else is in the chat? What's up? Says Alex McDonald. How are you, Alex? Everyone's saying g'day to each other. I hate LeBron. And I'm going to do a video about LeBron on my other channel, Aussie Calls It. PEP says, yeah, Jake is as loyal as they come. The dead setists of the dead set legends. Oh, you guys are awesome. That's right. If you aren't missionary, go to another channel, Phil. If you aren't missionary. Troy, my man, says, Ready Bang, Stem Cell Fun. Ready Bang, go check out Troy on the old, he's got a taste for the podcast. Haven't you, Troy? He reached out to me on Instagram and can't help himself. I replied. We've been having a bit of a chat here and there when I can. I do apologise, Troy. Sometimes I don't give you my full attention. But go check out Troy on Instagram. If you want to drop your handle in the chat, Troy, we might get you some more Instagram followers. They're good too, but he's got a bit of a taste on the you've done a couple of podcasts. And he's just like, I absolutely love it. But thank you very much for the super chat. We'll go for about another 5 to 10 minutes, guys. 5 to 10 minutes. And we'll have a chat. Record breaker super chat. Let's make it happen. Are you talking about on my birthday? Oh, mate, you guys just turning up would be awesome. Of course, the super chats ensure that I don't have to go get a real job. But yes, if you could all sub to Aussie Calls It, that would be great. Spermies will be there. Aussie versus LeBron at King of the Table. Everyone will be there. Can I get Alex Vivoda on the show? I might try. I might give it a fair go. I might give it a proper go. I reckon I can get him. Mate, to be able to get Dennis twice and Dennis think I'm really good, to be able to have all these guys wanting to come on, and now, look, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Some don't want to come on the show, and that's fine. But it's getting to a stage now where I'm pretty happy. I'm not Neil and Engen level when it comes to just, oi, show starts here. There's the fucking link. Come on. I'm not at that level yet, but it's pretty cool. You know, I'll get the old, yeah, I've heard of you. Oh, mate, I've been waiting for you to ask me and things like that. They're the responses I get. Mate, Liver King, how could anyone think that he doesn't take steroids? Come on now. That's just madness. How can anyone think that Liver King doesn't take steroids? That baffles me. That baffles me. But yeah, recap. I gave all the what's it we call it? All the reasons why it could be Ongabayev, it could be Sanders, it could be Gennady. It could be those guys. Everyone, if we can say goodnight to Neil Pickup. Good night, guys. All the best to everyone in the chat. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Biggity bong. And a great start to 2023. Stay strong, be stoic. Neil, you should have seen all the stoic kids sitting on Santa's lap. I spent 2 full days being Santa. Tell you what, plenty of stoic here in Australia. Arm Wars March 23 will blow your getting the heads off. Arm Wars has been unreal. I found it entertaining. I have found it entertaining. I've got to catch up on the last match because I was a little bit busy being Santa. So I missed the last because it's early Saturday morning, but I had to go be Santa. So I missed the last match. I've got to catch up on that. So everyone say bye to Neil. Biggity bomb. I love it. Lovely darts. Love it because it reminds me of my family in England. So I think that's why I like having a chat with Neil because, yeah. Anyway, enough pissing in each other's pockets. Yeah, beautiful, guys. All right. Has anyone got any final questions? We might wrap up the show. Jolene Clark quickly in the chat says, will we see Jake at Monster Factory 4? So Jolene, 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 please don't take my man just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. When it comes to the Monster Factory, I would love to be there. I have been invited. I was supposed to be at Monster Factory 3, but I'm not allowed in America just yet. I am restricted to go to America. I need to speak to Kyle Howarth, and he needs to tell me what the protocols were. But we had some, it was a very touchy subject a couple of years ago, but I am a pureblood. I'm a pureblood. It was suggested from my doctor. So anyway, that's why. As soon as America allows this guy in, I'm going on a big tour. I want to go to Winter Blast with a 98%. I want to go to the Monster Factory. I want to do something with Tim Talmadge. There's an event from Arm Sports Entertainment, who's the ref for King of the Table. We're hanging out. Of course, Monster Factory. I want to do it all. I want to go to Vegas, hang out with Brandon Allen, Sarah Latona, Jason Latona, and the crew over there. Jamie Sheldon, everyone on the West Coast. See everyone on the East Coast. I just want to do it all. Benji, I want to come to America. I want to come to America. They just don't want me in. Musclebike says they just don't like Dead Set Legends, apparently. Nope. Jake, when's your album dropping, buddy? Honestly, not even kidding. You should actually drop a Spotify album. TerribleSinging.com. What do you think? TerribleSinging.com. Liver King just suns his balls every morning. He's totally natty. His apology was awesome. Jason Merlo. Here we go. Jason Merlo, looking forward to hopefully seeing you over the US at some point. Mate, just let them in. Let me in. Let me in. I can go to Canada. I can go just about anywhere else in the world. Even Canada quietly dropped there. Magda's trying to get me over for We the North. We'll see if we can strike up a deal, because it does cost a lot of money to get someone over from Australia. So, so we're going to try and work something out. So I might be at We the North. I just can't get in there. Just can't get in there. Thanks, David. Says, I love you even more now, Jake. Thank you. Thank you. I will never. I won't get too into it. But if I believe in something, and I have my facts presenting it, and I have doctors' facts presenting it, I will never back down. I don't back down. Anyway, none of that shit. Oh, you poor thing, Jolene. I'm so sorry. I could only imagine you'd be the richest person in the world. Everyone singing that. It's just a really good song from Dolly Parton. Jason, I do want to hang out with you, man, because we used to hang out all the time on Gary Roberts' channel. So I'd love to hang out with you. And I really want big matches for you, Jason. I wanted big matches for you back then, and I want them even more now, because you are a stud when it comes to arm wrestling. At least start a SoundCloud channel. Wow. You guys are awesome. All righty. I'm Natty. I'm just a bit overweight. I can't wait till the legs fully healed, the hips healed, and we can rock and roll. We can hang and bang. Jake, your face looking next level healthy since surgery. Are you feeling better after it? It's not fully healed yet. It's still a bit swollen, but it's nice. Like, I'm exhausted walking because I have to concentrate so much walking, and I've eaten terribly, and I've been enjoying the Christmas spirit, but I feel much better, like with tendons reattached and a lot of arthritis gone. I feel a lot better. So thank you very much, Benji, you superstar. And if I had a PS5, I'd join you on your streams and play video games with you. Jake, would be an honor to hang and drink a beer with you someday soon. Mate, it'll happen. I've got all the time in the world. I'm not going anywhere. The arm wrestling world, you guys accepted me, I'm not going anywhere. So we will get it. All righty. Jolene says, who's your favorite band or singer? See, growing up, I was a huge rap fan. I loved Metallica. My playlist is disgusting, Jolene. And when I say disgusting, I'll go for a run and it'll be like Dr. Dre, Warren G, Snoop, Naughty by Nature. Then the next song will be like High School Musical. And then it's Saint Anger from Metallica. And then it's S Club 7. Then you get a bit of Backstreet Boys. Then, I haven't really got any country music on there, but my playlist is off the chart. It's yuck. It is yuck. But, I'm very nostalgic. So I'm at that age now, Jolene, where I found my decade and I'm just sticking to it. I'm like, that's the music that I really love. And I'm that old person who's like, music is not what it was like in my day. That's where I'm at now. So that's mine. What about you? Who's your favorite band or singer? I loved Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden. There is just so much. All righty. Any more? Everyone's thanks, David. Jake's playing. Where'd that one go? Is that of an ADHD, not ecstasy? It is. It is all back and forth. Oh, just in time. Falling in reverse, probably, at the moment. Okay, thank you very much, Jolene. Thank you. Luis Espinoza. We're just about to wrap up the show, mate. But thanks for coming in. Arm Gods. I cannot speak of it enough. Arm Gods, I'll put it back on. They're doing a charity weekly lotto at the moment, and you can win some prizes. I'll show you how to get there. And then we'll wrap up the show. And Arm Gods aren't paying me to sponsor it. It's not like one of those gigs. It's just I really believe in it and honored that they want me a part of their events. So, Arm Gods Christmas Charity Lotto in conjunctions. So they're raising money for the Pilgrim Bandits. Tickets go live here. Then they just double check that you're 18. All you got to do is just press yes and then go buy some tickets. Arm Gods Christmas, look at that. And you just buy the tickets and then you scroll down and get rid of these and buy as many as you want. And you go there, and if you want to get 30 tickets, you can get 30 tickets. Just a pound each with a 3p serving fee. Just a pound. You want a pound? And you just go to the checkout. It is a piece of piss. That's how easy it is. It is a piece of piss. Guys, birthday, 48 hours. Let's rock it. Let's make it a big birthday bash for the Aussie Armwrestler. Thank you very much. If you have a couple of minutes, go watch some of my videos. Go to Aussie Calls It. Have those on your bit of a playlist. But just keep being awesome. Christmas is coming, so please be safe on the roads. Be awesome. I hope you have bought something for someone that you loved, or just give them a big, massive hug and a big kiss and just tell them that they are important. Just like you are very important to be in this world. Do not think that you are a nobody. You are definitely somebody, and you're very important to the Aussie Armwrestler. Thank you very much. You're dead set legends. I'm fucking off out of here. I've got a busy day ahead of me. Thank you so much. No maximum baying Monday, and then the next day head over for the birthday bash bonanza extravaganza. Love you all. I can't wait to see you guys in 48 hours.